Rudy Giuliani meeting with the January 6th committee for more than 9 hours today. CNN's Ryan Nobles here for us this evening with our breaking news. Ryan, good evening to you. Talk to me about your reporting. Rudy Giuliani met with the January 6th committee today. What do you know?
Well, Don, first of all, we know that the meeting took place virtually, and it came after a lengthy deliberation and negotiations between attorneys for Rudy Giuliani and the January 6th committee. And it came after Giuliani backed out of a prior deposition that was planned for a few weeks ago. You'll remember, Don, that last time around when Giuliani was set to meet with the committee, he backed out at the last minute because he wanted to be able to videotape the deposition himself and then release that video to the public after the deposition was over. The committee didn't want to agree to that. They believe that this interview is their property and they want to be able to handle it according to the way their investigation is going to play out. But even though Giuliani backed away from the interview at that time, his attorney said that they were still negotiating with the committee about the parameters of this conversation. And what's important here, Don, is that even though the committee did have Giuliani under subpoena, they wanted to be able to have a conversation with him that would elicit information. And so they wanted to make it clear they were not going to ask him questions that might fall under an area of executive privilege or attorney-client privilege, but they were questions that they believed under the law he'd be able to answer. They came to that place, and it ended up being a lengthy interview, more than 9 hours, I'm told. Now, we don't know just how substantive the information that Giuliani provided or how cooperative he was with the committee. But, Don, just based on the fact that it was this long shows you that the committee must have had some success in the questions that they asked Giuliani today.
And we're sure to find out a lot of what Rudy Giuliani had to say in the coming weeks, days, months, or days. So, Rudy Giuliani is a key figure in peddling the big lie. Lost a lot of credibility, Ryan, over the years. What use is he actually to that committee?
Well, it's a great question, Don, because remember, the committee is, of course, tasked with the responsibility of figuring out why the Capitol insurrection took place. So there's a lot of questions maybe around why they're spending so much time on the false claims that were made about the election results. And that's where really Giuliani plays a significant role. He was the perhaps biggest purveyor of the big lie. He was the architect of this effort to undermine the election results almost from the very beginning, serving as the personal attorney to the former President Donald Trump. And he was working on this plan right up until what happened on January 6th, including coming up and purveying some of these very questionable legal theories about the role that former Vice President Mike Pence could play. He also had a role in trying to file fake electors from different states across the country. The committee believes those two things are interchangeable, that you do not have the insurrection on January 6th without all the peddling of the false information in the days and weeks leading up to January 6th. And part of what they're trying to do is connect the dots between all of these different events that led to the violence and chaos on that day. There may not be anyone who has more information about the ways those dots could be connected than Rudy Giuliani. That's why he was such an important figure and an important player in this conversation and why the committee was insistent that he come before them.
And let's not forget he had a lot of help around him. The Kraken lady, the Ellis attorney, Gorka, and so on and
John
so
Eastman,
forth.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
all of those people around him just lying. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Ryan Nobles joining us from Washington this evening, starting us off. Now I want to bring in Nixon White House counsel John Dean. John, good evening to you. Giuliani pushed the election lie and led the effort to try to overturn the results. Who can forget that Four Seasons total landscaping presser after the election? I mean, it was unbelievable. The Four Seasons Hotel versus and then they end up at the landscaping. Okay, that shows you just how odd this was and the kind of people who were operating. You had all of the people, the election lie presser with his hair dye streaking down his face. There it is right there. Given all of this, is he a useful witness, you think?
I think he's going to be a defendant at some point, Don, but he obviously is a potentially great witness. He knows pretty much the whole picture from the start to the finish. As was mentioned, he's probably the architect of at least a phase of it, with some other people chipping in and giving their 2 cents on how they could pull this amazing fraud they were undertaking off.
Listen, you've been here before during Watergate. So if you're on that committee, right, and you've been on a committee like this before, what sort of questions would you be asking Giuliani?
Well, I think that the area they got to get around first is to establish clearly he has no privilege of any kind, that he can, he's an open witness, so I think they've leaped that hurdle. So the question now is, where do they go? And they try to get to Donald Trump's intent, what he was doing, just as with me as a key witness. They wanted to know as much as I could tell them about Richard Nixon. They were interested in the general broad conspiracy, who else was involved. Nixon's top aides were involved. They wanted to know about them, but they really wanted to know about the president. That's the picture when you have a presidential undertaking of this nature that's corrupt. That's what the Congress wants to find out and know how to deal with it.
I want to talk to, I want to go back to the prior question I had about his credibility, but I want viewers to see the kind of witness we're talking about. Exactly, Rudy Giuliani's character during all of this. Listen to what we heard from him on January 6th at that rally.
If we're wrong, we will be made fools of. But if we're right, a lot of them will go to jail. So, let's have trial by combat. I'm willing to stake my reputation. The president is willing to stake his reputation on the fact that we're going to find criminality there.
Okay, so you have all these antics, right? The bronzer or hair dye or whatever it was streaming down his face. You have the Four Seasons total landscaping rather than the hotel. You have all of the lies that he spewed. And then you have this, trial by combat. I mean, he was just one of the many people inside Trump's inner circle speaking in violent terms, John, about what was coming on January 6th. The significance of that, connecting the election lie with the violence that we saw on that day.
Well, he's calling for overt action on a conspiracy. There is clearly a conspiracy. That's not going to take prosecutors any time at all, or the committee any time at all, to establish. A lot of it's in writing. A lot of it is in text messages. So the key is, where were they going with this? How does Rudy fit in with the plan, the big plan? They know they've lost, so they've got to undo and unwind, and it's an impossible task. So it is a coup. They know what they're doing. At least they've got a plan to do it. And I think when that surfaces before the American people, it probably will not be from Rudy Giuliani directly. It'll all come indirectly, because he does have a Fifth Amendment privilege, and he's going to lean on it heavily, I suspect.
9 hours, as a matter of fact, more than 9 hours. That's quite a long time. Does that sound like someone who is taking the Fifth? You said he's a Fifth Amendment privilege, or is actually answering questions?
He could. It could be a combination of both. He doesn't want to find himself in contempt of the committee. He's a skillful lawyer. He's a former prosecutor. He's somebody who understands Washington and the way it works. He was in the Department of Justice at one point. He was, as I say, a U.S. attorney in a very important district, the Southern District of New York. He knows how to play the game and try to thread the needle. Whether he's done so successfully or not, I don't know. The other possibility is he was given immunity. I don't know if that happened or not, but he could have been. But the other, I suspect we'll find out more in the coming hours and days.